Yo, what's good? I'm not even gonna waste any time, but before I start, I just want to say I am kind of sick. It's low-key beating me up right now, I'm not gonna lie to you, but we're gonna push through and we're gonna post this video. Let's get into this chapter review. Chapter 308, Fried Chicken. So the chapter begins with Blastoise saying to Nagi, "Hello, genius." In the intro text being, Barasuta approaches Nagi with an eerie smile. What's his objective? If you ask me, I'm never trusting Barasuta. Moving on, we see Nagi ask who Barasuta is because he's never seen him a day in his life. Blastoise getting mad at this, saying he's the chairman of JFU, but Nagi does not care. So Nagi asks Barasuta what he wants from him. Barasuta then says, "Don't you want to crush Jinpachi ego?" Nagi with a blank expression says, "I don't know." Barasuta further explains saying, "You have an undeniable talent, and yet he kicked you out of BLUELOCK. Surely I'm not the only one who thinks that's strange. The minimum number of players in a team for the U20 World Cup is 23, but the maximum number is 26. It's up to the team to decide if they want to use it, but previously I made the promise to Jinpachi Ego. I'll provide the funds for BLUELOCK TV in exchange. I get to choose the 3 remaining players. In other words, apart from the 23 players chosen by Ego, the Barasuta 3 chosen by me will get a chance to represent Japan in the U20 World Cup. Wouldn't you like to be one of those 3 players, Seisho Nagi? There are conditions though. First, you have to win the selection I planned. Second, if you get chosen for the Barasuta 3, I'll take care of all your contracts and management of your soccer career. To put it simply, all your soccer life from now on will be my property. And third, when you go back to BLUELOCK, you'll play soccer to prove that Ego's methods were wrong. That will push him to resigning, and I'll become the boss of BLUELOCK. So what do you say? Wouldn't you like to take over BLUELOCK with me?" And as much as I dislike Barasuta, the aura is kinda cool, I'm not gonna lie. See Nagi standing there in shock as he says, "I could go back to BLUELOCK? I could be with them again," as we see Isagi, Rin, and Hiryo. But immediately Nagi says, "No, but I can't do that." Huh? Ego-san isn't wrong. Barasuta, raged by this, says, "What? If you think he's not wrong, then why are you here, You still can't let go, right? You still want to play soccer in BLUELOCK, right? Ego-san created BLUELOCK. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't get fired up playing with Isagi and Hiryo. What are you saying? You're just a stepping stone for their dreams. Jinpachi Ego is a heartless bastard. Even so, it's because of Ego-san that this place is full of passion. I can't betray BLUELOCK." Right, protect your worthless self like that. You're gonna spend the rest of your life thinking how amazing you were back then. You won't throw away your pride even at rock bottom, you prideful chicken. Barasuta gets a call and it's from none other than Itoshi Sai, who says the groups have been decided for the U20 World Cup. Japan is in Group A with Nigeria, England, and France, as we see Loki and Charles. Huh, what? They're super strong, and we can't advance if we're not in the top 2. Well, one of the spots in Barasuta 3 is already reserved for you, Saikun. For the sake of brand and money, Japanese soccer. You're gonna join the team and get at least past the group stage, right? Yeah, about that. I'm not joining for group stage. What? I'll participate in this U20 World Cup only to play against Spain. Alright, so you can join Japan for the finals. I'll keep this spot open for you. Yeah, if I don't change my mind. Well, if Japan can't win at this stage without me, they are worthless. I have a dream to fulfill, even at the cost of BLUELOCK. With the ending text saying, "The U20 World Cup is full of speculation. New futures will open only to those who want victory, to be continued in reunion. From now on, only that kind of ego will win."